everyone. Today I want to talk about the Black Lives Matters movement. I think it's important that we all actively do our part and have a voice for those that have been lost, as well as preventing future victimization. Obviously, I think it's completely appalling what has happened to date in North America, and the fact that in 2020 we're still dealing with and talking about systemic discrimination. But it's refreshing to see the world come together on this note and trying to bring about change. Change obviously takes time, but hopefully through the masses of people that are working together, that this can be done as quickly as possible. I really want to talk to the racists that are among us today, and try to provide them with some insight and urge them to join the movement and rethink what side of the fence that you're on. So, firstly, I want to take you just the fundamentals of, racism. And that is that, this is the color of your skin. This is just the color of one's skin. And, for you to say, if I don't like a specific race, or to believe I don't like a specific race, what are you truly saying? You're saying that I don't like the level of melanin in someone's body. Is that what it really comes down to for you? Is that how superficial you are? I hope not, and I hope maybe you just haven't really considered it that way, but that's what it comes down to. It doesn't mean someone's good or bad. It doesn't define anything. And if you're white, you haven't achieved anything. You haven't done anything independent to be that color. It's luck of the draw, or lack thereof, whatever you want to believe. And so I want you to recognize that first and foremost, and hopefully that makes you think just a little bit. The other thing is, how about putting yourself in someone else's shoes? Have you ever really thought about, what if that was you? What if you were the person that was being persecuted, or feared for your life and safety? What if it was your loved one who was pleading for their life and lost it? Would that change your view? Does that make things right for you? Does that instill any type of anger in you, that perhaps what's been going on is not justified? And if not, and if you still have this, for whatever reason, anger against a race, or animosity against a race, I urge you to think about the fact that you're actually just harming yourself. Life is very, very short, and really not worth it to dedicate or devote any time to hate and persecuting and not supporting the human race. And I keep bringing that to the forefront because I want you to recognize that we are ultimately all human beings. That's what we have in common. Look for the commonalities, if nothing else. And I know that a lot of people are products of their upbringing. So it might be that your value system is based upon the fact that this is just simply what you grew up knowing. Maybe it was instilled in you. Perhaps you had a bad experience that helps you justify why you think the way you think. Whatever the case may be, it's not too late for you. It's not too late to say to yourself, okay, I was a racist. I was an overt racist even. But it stops today. And I recognize that it is irrational and it is unnecessary in this day and age, and it is not justified, and it is way, way better for my well-being as well as the world's that we move together positively and help each other, and we stop it. We stop the cycle today. And if none of that makes you think, or it even makes you have a pause for a minute, then I feel sorry for you, and I think that going forward, it's sad for you, really. It's your loss, because you're going to be living a very one-dimensional and colorless life, which I wouldn't wish on anyone. So really think about where your values are coming from, and if that's the values you want to leave when you when you leave this world. So that's it. Tune in next time so I can tell you like it is.